Hey everybody, let's see. Hey, it says I'm live. Oh, that's good. I'd hate to be talking dead. So, hey everybody, how's it going? You know, a few never fails.
What's bringing you today?
That was not what I wanted to do. Yeah, let's see. Nobody's in here yet. Yeah, man. Hey Kevin, how you doing? There's somebody else in here. The scanner's making noise in the background. Oh, there's 4 people in there. Hey everybody. Y'all snuck in on me when I wasn't looking. Sorry about that. Hello. Hi Sheila. How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's been having a good week again, and life's been treating you good. Kind of had a good repair today, and the daughter even agreed with me that it's doing better than what it was. So, hey Rob, your alternator might be your issue. I had to repair one not too long ago that had the same one. Hey Jeff. Hey JJ. Yeah, thanks. Yep. I'm just trying to get things going again. Yep. So yeah, but got thinking about that after you said that. If you got a battery that's draining down after a couple of days, it's probably your alternator. So how you been doing, JJ? Hey Gary, how you doing? Oh, it's been fair to partly cloudily, Jeff. It's just been a year from hell. It's been, and it's still. My daughter's Tahoe don't drain the battery. So, checked on one of our guys that I haven't heard from today. Yeah. Misfit. How you doing? Yep. Yeah, we've yeah, daughter's even tickled. She said it even shifted better, Dad, so must have done something right. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing the best I can with what we can. That's all a person can do anymore. Got a bunch of stuff I'm trying to get going and keep going. And hey, Reason, how you doing? His tail's healing pretty good. So, yep, he's looking pretty good. He's back to loving me up again. The new cat at home figured out how to climb the ladders here before I left to come out here to do the show tonight. So, yours what, an 04 or 05, Robbie? We had a little snow the other night, and I don't know, Mama Bear's watching with us tonight or not. Lost one of my outside cats, and I think I found the critter that did it. Sent a picture to Mama Bear, and she goes, "Is that a dog or a coon?" It was a big coon, and one of the cats outside I think that's what killed it. But I got it. And funny to that, I got one coon and one screen door. Yeah. So, yep. Talking with the neighbor, they're kind of getting overrun around here again. So, yeah. Oh, when I found the darn thing, it about made me jump out of my skin because I'm like, where'd it go? Had enough dusting, and I seen where his track stopped. I'm like, where is it? Went around the corner of the truck, and there it laid. So I'm like, oh, did get it. Yep. So, but otherwise, been pretty quiet. Kind of moved something up in front of the shop that I'm thinking about messing with and starting another project. And oh yeah, that's right. Hey, camper, how you doing? Oh, I had a raccoon the size of a small dog, or bigger than a small dog, up here that got one of the cats, and I got the raccoon, that is. Ah, you had the dog out, let the dog out. Uh huh. So you're the one that let the dogs out. Oh, I don't know if Mom Bear's in here or not, but oh shit. No, it wasn't that cat. It wasn't that cat. No, she said she'd probably going to stay home tonight. But let's see, what else has been going on? Not a whole heck of a lot. Started working on the 406 today. Got some done on that, and trying to get that ready to run. So, might have somebody still interested in that. But, yeah. And I managed to save a can. Has anybody priced this stuff lately? Oh, this is just ultra black. This ain't even the right stuff. But the right stuff, I just bought a can a while back. I talked to a guy and gave me a deal on them, thank goodness, because 40 some bucks for a small can of right stuff now. This one was dried up, and I'm not even going to finish what I was saying there, but anyway, it's working now. Uh-oh. What are you cooking there, Mike? Yeah, we had a little bit of a snowstorm come through the other night. Not much of anything, and it all melted away. And you're right, Reason. Yeah, that's. Oh, smoked sausage. Oh God, you're making me. Yeah, that sounds good. All right, right. uh, yeah. I noticed there's some stuff I went. Well, I started doing a little lumber checking too. I see your construction. Construction. The framing lumber is back down to a decent price, but the OSB is still about $10 too high. But at least the framing lumber is getting down there where maybe can start doing get some other projects built around here. Then we're going to, yeah, I know, Sheila. Then we're going to introduce the grandkids to raising chickens here this next year. So I might have a few of those on here and see how the grandkids can do with that. So, got some stuff coming up for the farm out here that we want to do. But, I got some projects out there I want to get done, and actually we'll go out in the shop for a little bit. This thing's got a full battery, so I'm gonna unplug this, and let's do this without falling down. Almost. Oh, there, nope. Ouch. Well, that, and after you see here, JJ, yeah, don't trip like I did earlier. Yeah, I can get to the front door. I can actually just move that trash, and I could actually wheel a motor out this door again. But got the couch over there. Can get to it. Kind of got a spot to work on heads now. There, you got the sneezes now, cat? Anyway, there's Goofy. And then looking this way, I can get up to the hot tank again. I can get to the door. And getting ready to work on the old 5.3 that's been sitting here forever. And starting to get ready to get the 406 fired up. Got some goodies under there. Oh, stay there. Stay. So yeah, and then I had to make some adjustments on the engine stand. Got a little more clearance between the headers and the pipes. So hopefully now I'll stop having gasket issues up here. I mean, I can get to the welder now. Yeah, it's shaping up, and there's a heavy duty battery. I got to wash it off, but it's actually still good. I was left in the kids' house when they got it this year, so yeah, I mean, I can go all the way to the north wall, clear back here. There's a view then all the way. So, and then I got a project here too. If everybody knows what I'm going to do with this. This old propane tank. It's been open for quite a few years now. Tell me what you think I'm going to make out of that. That's going to be a project coming up. Maybe. Unless more of that crap comes out of there. Something just fell out of there. Hope the thing ain't rusted on the inside, because that won't work. No, not an air pig. Nope, that's a little different. It's going to be for priming the LS motors. Portable cannon. Nope. When you do the LS motors, you got to prime those oil systems with a pressurized oil supply. And so you fill up, put your 5-6 quarts of oil in here. Then you go to the front driver's side of the block, hook up your adapters, put air to that, about 70 pounds of air, and push the oil in and watch the valve covers, to have the valve covers off, and watch till all the oil comes up through the push rods, and then you're safe to start your LS. Otherwise, those LSs will not self-prime. So that's what I'm going to turn it into. I was looking at Goodson, but what they want for a manufactured one. Oh, that bad, huh, Mike? That's not good. That's not good at all. Hey, Lee. It's a bomb. What, you getting up here to say hi to everybody too? Hi, buddy. You learned to not be around the engine stand, didn't you? All the years you've been around that, you finally had your first shop injury. Yep. He was dumped here in 2010, I think it was. What, do you need bifocals or you need the glasses to see Mars through now? No, basically all I got left for cleaning in here is the bench and the other bench. That stuff's all. I'm going to go through it and I'm just going to dump it where I. Okay, and that. I'm going to dump it where I'm storing everything and then go through it next spring. So. Mile bifocal. Okay, that's not so bad. No. Damn. Got a rocket ship going by. Heard that one coming a half mile away. No. Yes, JJ, it's helping a lot with things. And like I said, I actually want to, that's what I was going to get at. I actually want to build or use the semi-trailer. I got part of that and maybe move the run stand into that or into its own building. Or I can put those motors and run them, keep them out of here because if it wasn't for the run stand and these two items here, well, the metal saws on the wheels, the evapor rust I want to build, and that's going to be a project coming up too. I want to make a wheels to put under that, and then that could be, then I can wheel that out of the way, and then I'll be back to where I can actually pull a vehicle in here. And so far the weather's cooperating. I've got one I want to get in here, and it's going to require a lot of work. And the old 377 and a transmission that's sitting there and a torque converter that was sent to us by a good friend. We're going to go together and probably go on that. Well, Kevin, that there you could turn it into about anything. Turn it into a 570.
Pulled over in a red Ford Focus, advised his heart is racing and his hands are tingling. We'll be sending a deputy to check for more accurate location.
Oh, that's close. That's just right down the road. You can turn it into a 572. You could there's a lot of things that could be done with that. Hey, CJ.
Unsure of the location. He is in a red Ford Focus. He is pulled over to the side of the road. Currently, his heart is racing and his hands are tingling.
Let me go turn that down. We don't need that.
Current location. I do have an ambulance case already.
Okay. There. Oh, then I got the winch down there that's going to go on the trailer. That I got to get the trailer up here and get the mount built for that now too. So, no, I don't sound good for that person, whoever it is, but nope. And I do think all this stuff here along this wall is going to go away too, eventually. But yeah, trying to revamp the shop and revamp everything and get it to where we can do some fabricating and just having fun again. Get back to what we used to be doing. Might take a little longer, but today's for the ones that watched the video earlier, according to the daughter, Tahoe's fixed. She had it happen twice now, reduce engine power, and the first time it did, she almost got her in a wreck. Now she said it shifts better. She says it does. She says it seems like it's running better. So I said, well, maybe your gas mileage will go back up. So when you get the call, she said no engine, no lights come back on for a check engine. I'm like, good. So that was a good day. And yeah, I can even walk up to the shop press now and use that. It's amazing how much you collect. And I know next year I'm going to, next spring. Oh, Howard. Okay. Yeah. Been a long time. Well, after fixing that today with the kids' Tahoe, I'm starting to wonder, as I said in the video, I'm starting to wonder about my two 2002s that are having low speed brake ABS activation. So I guess adding a little bit of wire and cleaning up and making a better ground ain't going to hurt anything. But I'm surprised that 2002 that looks like my 2002. My first 2002 has almost 400,000 miles. All right, CJ. This other one's got 252 or so thousand on it. And if the gas gauge is correct in that one, that thing's going forever on a tank of gas. And according to the gas gauge, I've gone over 200 miles on a little over a quarter, not quite a half tank. It's just under half tank. And I'm like, wow. Now my one with 400,000 miles, you can damn near watch the gas gauge drop. So, that's not good, Mike. Oh. So, hey, Jerry. Yeah, it was colder than a well digger's butt yesterday here, but today it actually warmed up later in the afternoon. But about 3 to 3:30, she starts dropping off. But no. Yeah, I got most of the stuff gathered up for the 5.3. I have got to get a front cover yet for that. And then we'll be ready to put that one together and stick it in something. Oh boy, Mike, that's not good. So, yeah, I'm glad 32. Let's see what we're at. We are at, we're at 32 too, reason. Oh, that is exactly down at the corner from here. That right. Okay, that should be within specs. A couple of nights ago, the chair I'm sitting on, I had to repair, and I repaired it right here. I know I used 2 wrenches. I laid them on top of this toolbox. Kids were out here yesterday, and they watched me put 1 wrench away. Well, then later last night, I was sitting thinking about that. I'm like, wait a second. I used 2 wrenches. Where's that second wrench? I ended up sitting here looking around. Couldn't find it. Then I had a chair over there that I never even went close to from working over here. And I did not use my pliers. I used 2 wrenches to put the new bolt in this chair. And I'm like, where's that second wrench? A friend of mine I was talking to went over there and checked that chair, and there was my missing wrench. I don't know how it got from here to that chair when I had just used it the day before, and that was laying on the toolbox. So I'm going to pass it off as the cat doing tricks on me. I'm like, wow. Yeah, well, it's quiet now. It's amazing that we're all 32 degrees right now. That's kind of strange, but yeah. So, yep, I got a set of heads sitting over there. We're going to finish up. Like I said, I'm getting to where I can hopefully start making videos again, start showing the stuff. Yeah. Oh, no, that chair. Yeah, that's still. Actually, that one I don't even use anymore. Yeah, the shop cat, I think we'll let him take the blame for that. But it's amazing how you can have something in your hand, set it down, turn around, and it's gone. Mike's got to be the oddball. He's at 38. Nah, we're not haunted. It just makes you wonder. Oh, hey, Ken. Yeah, reason. Well, I do have some heads out in storage that now I can get to this. I'm going to start cleaning them up and taking them apart. And if they're going to need seats and a lot of guide work and surface, then they're going to set those off to the side. We're kind of venturing for the ones that maybe need surface and a quick valve job on them, and won't take a lot to get them going. So, yeah, could be, Jerry. Could be. So, it's amazing what I have found, lost, and found again during this cleanup. And I guess having a clean work area sure helps and helps the mood. I'm getting to where I'm getting anxious to get working on the house again. One standing on end. Which one are you talking about? No, not if we have. I've never felt them. Oh, I'm just pasty white right now. And I don't know why. Actually, I'm down to using Dollar General's version of Tylenol, and that's actually working better than my real pain medicines. So I'm actually kind of getting back to where I can move again a little bit, but still can't. Back still looks like somebody goes in there with a vice and just cranks her up, and then I got to sit down almost immediately. Yeah, Jerry. Yeah. Well, yeah, Mike, everything. I mean, I got some timing chains, and I found the receipt from just a few months ago buying a set of timing chain. Yeah. Found a receipt from earlier this year of buying a timing set. Bought the same part number, same thing, looks the same, and it was $15 more than what I paid for it earlier this year. Went to do oil changes. A 5-quart jug of oil. I'm like, the change to oil of my 3 vehicles I wanted to change is going to be $150 for the oil for 3 vehicles. Needless to say, I'm still driving on the dirty oil and adding to it. Should put the new filters on and at least change the filters. But yeah, everything's just it's just going up and up and up. Yeah, and I think this toolbox here, I'm going to rig up and put everything that's required to run that engine stand in there so I don't have to keep looking for it. So right now, the spark plugs I wanted to put in that motor, I found them. Wanted to put them in before the headers went on. This is a lot simpler. And do you think I can remember where I put them? I haven't been able to find them yet. And I know they're over in that area somewhere. A second. A second. Did I? Nope. No. Nah. And nope. Thought I stuck them in the toolbox, but no, I've misplaced them.
White 1998 Subaru Forester at Prison 9 of 2022.
Yeah. And I left them in this area because I knew they were going to go in the. I wonder if I put them in that tote. I don't know. I've lost stuff. No, they don't. Wow. Everybody took off on us. We had a few in here. And now they're gone. Oh, well. Well, then I found out with my 406 too, somebody must have drilled that hole for the starter. Hey, they didn't get that second hole quite right for the starter I'm using. It was a fight to put the starter on. Usually that just up and go, and I had to kind of fight it, but it's on. Not like how I want it, but it's working. Yeah, I don't think Mom Bear's here tonight, so, but no. Oh, yeah, I got to check with that guy, too, see when that's coming in. I got something else coming in for the shop, too. I'll have to check with him, see if he's getting any closer to getting it here. But, yeah, this week I'm going to try wrapping up the 406. I kind of thought about working on it tonight during the live show, but just a little too much I got to do, and I got to pay attention. And I tell you, the older I get, my attention span kind of drifts anymore. I don't know if anybody else is having that problem, but oh no, yeah, Mike, thanks for the card. It made it here. I was starting to wonder if my mail was getting delivered out here too, because I know earlier this year I ordered a bunch of catalogs and still haven't seen them. Did I say something? What happened in my video? Huh? Hey, huh? Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, caught up. I know. Yeah, you got me. Oh, gosh. Yeah. I really want to get these finished up and ready to go. I had somebody that was interested these one time. Probably one of those times two goofballs bet should have. But I got that all aluminum block yet. Yeah, huh? What? Yeah. Hey, Sean, how you doing? Yeah, I'm just inserting my foot and exiting mouth or whatever. I don't know. I can't believe we're in the December and this year's almost over. Yeah. Yeah, those are the decent head. They're LS heads, but I think the stock ones are a little bit heavier than these, or they're about the same. But these got big valves in them. They all need big valves. What, buddy? Yeah, everybody's worried about the cat being mad at me for his little incident, but yeah, you're a pretty good old cat. No, yeah, you are. Got it. Yeah, it's. Oh, I just lost another member in town, and I didn't think it. Just seems like his wife just died, and I guess she's been gone 2 years already. I'm like, yeah, 2? And yeah, it's just like where's time going? It's just shoo, bye. Anyway, yeah, let's. Yep, gotta finish up the front end. I gotta remember where I still, like I said, spark plugs. I don't know where they went. I've lost track of those, I guess. And I guarantee I go buy a new set that show up, but it's just so I'll show you. Got them over here. Which one are these? Nope, those are those. Oh. Whoa, right here. That's what I should do while we're on camera. Yeah, you guys are going, yeah, he sets that there. That's all cover's going to hit the floor. Hopefully these are. Here's some old school. Some old cranes. What year are they? Looks like 6 of 84. Some old crane roller rockers. I'll put a little gold in this thing. And then this set I got these from Joe, and they've got the poly locks for the stud girdles, so I'll put that on this too. Sit there. So I don't know what to do for it. End up having a mess. But yeah, Let's see. Let's catch up. Hey. The shop cat Lee, he got his tail under that back wheel over there. He lost a little hair. You got that right. Too fast and too slow. I remember the seniors telling us, enjoy your high school years because they're going to go fast and it gets worse after that. And I'm like, yeah, right. Boy, they were correct. Different motors I've ran. I've ran a 350, 454, 283, 327, 390. Stuff I've set up on here and ran over the years. And then, and that's what I'm going to do too. I've got some steel laying around. Hey, old man. Got some steel laying around that I'm going to build another one of these stands, but that one's getting an aluminum radiator and electric fan, so I don't have to put my good old clutch fan on. And believe it or not, this is the exact fan that was on my brown Monte Carlo, my 81, when we were drag racing. I was running the clutch fan on the car, and it was staying cool. This one. This is a what? A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blade clutch fan. This is what's been run on my 377 and another motor, and I haven't ever had trouble with this. The only thing I kept doing is throwing belts, and what I did to fix that was this setup here. Went to the oversized pulley, stopped having belt troubles. Yeah, the cattail got stripped a little. So, and earlier I took a trip and a friend was here helping. Thank God she was, because I ended up kind of landed on the thing and she got sandwiched between me and the barrel. Which is a good thing I was here, because, yeah, if I would have fell, see what's sitting down there on the floor right there? I would have landed on that. That would have not been good. That probably would have impaled me. It's the... yeah, those old Ford inlines, they were tough. I mean, I knew a guy that turned his exhaust manifolds cherry red on his, and it still kept running. So how's everything going out your way, old man? Yeah, I talked to Sean the other day. We sent some text back and forth, and yeah, these 60 degrees, boy, I would have traded you while doing the, the wire job. And yeah, old man, according to my doctor, her Tahoe's fixed. The check engine light for the evap system hasn't even come back on. So she said to her, it felt like it even shifted better. So might have fixed some issue, more than one issue. Yeah. Yeah, he's doing pretty good. Straight pan, no clutch. Wow. But otherwise, yeah. I got to find my cam button. That's why I kind of put off the 406. I got to find my cam buttons or buy a new one so I can set the in play on the camshaft, and then Oh, crap. I put that plug in, didn't I? Yeah, I can't bolt the intake on yet then. Anyway. Nah. I got the... I've been thinking about doing upgrading these LS rocker arms to the solid ones. The tuning update. Because I guess the needle bearings can be a problem for you. Yet I haven't had one fail, but... So I got enough rocker arms. And I think I've got a set of push rods left over sitting around here somewhere. I think they're up in the cabinet over there, but... Yeah, I like the good old 4-cores. I never had much trouble with a 4-core. Really? Just oil. Yeah, I can believe it. They're getting these motors to where they're so sensitive and everything that you better put what they suggest. Otherwise, like you said, you're going to have codes and everything else. All of these issues. So yeah, I'm going to be boiling up another engine run stand, and that one I'm going to kind of update to fit the LS and a couple of 5-3. Yeah, 8 quarts of oil. There's a $60, $70 oil change if you do it yourself. I've had good luck with using these little doodads. Nice one I got for a couple of times. I've had to drop the oil pan off the motor on the test stand. That's where these things come in handy. Put these in the 4 corners and they'll hold your gasket and whatever in the oil pan, and it works out pretty good. Yeah, the old cardboard trick, that works pretty good too. Been there, done that. What really bites is when you got to drive a Ford pickup and you're going to college, you ain't got any money. The pickup that you borrowed from your brother-in-law, the heater core went out, so there was no heat, no matter what you did. Yeah. About a month before we got that fixed. No. Actually, what I'm thinking about doing is putting the evaporust over here by the hot tank, and then get another one of the hoist here and put it over by that, and then kind of have the hot tank and the evaporust and that barrel that I've got some left in. I need 6 5-gallon buckets, and I'll fill those up, and then I can take that blue barrel out of here. Get a little more room. Like I said, we've got a bunch of stuff planned to try and do this coming year, and from here on out, that's all a person can do. Just keep trying. But found my DeWalt battery. Boy, anybody priced DeWalt batteries lately? Or any of these tool batteries? Just crazy. They had a sale on battery packs today that I was looking at when I went over to get the supplies for the kids' Tahoe. And I was like, you got to be joking. Well, old man, after working on the kids today, I really think we've got a ground issue in that car because shortly after she got it, there was a recall. Something about the drain for the glass top pulled off the firewall, so every time it rained, it dumped water in the passenger side. Never heard of that, Sean. So I'm starting to think. I know there's grounds up on that passenger side. I'm starting to wonder if they've gotten rusty, and we need to pull the carpet up and see if they're rusty or whatever. And that might be the whole issue with her car. It's got some bad grounds, but no, her car still haven't got figured out. I've got some thermostats that are missing their guts, so it's just a restricted hole. I've seen guys use the restrictor washers until they found the right one. And like old man there, I've drilled holes in mine, but I've never really had a one that's Nick's garage. What was that last year? 2 years? Well, probably 2 years ago. He had a 327 he rebuilt for a guy, and they smoked it. And that was a brand new thermostat that failed out of the box. And that kind of caught Nick off guard because he said he's used that brand for years, and he had one fail and run a good 327. Hey, Performance, how you doing? Resizing rods all day. That sounds like fun. I wish I kind of wish I had the equipment to do that stuff. I did have fun when I was doing that. Okay. I have to look into those, Sean. Yeah, I've got the 406 sitting here. Got a few more things done to it, and got the headers on. And actually, now that I can get to my welder, and I found my mufflers, I think I'm actually going to put. I know some guys like open headers, but I've got a set of mufflers that I'm going to put on this and run it. Because my camper. I'm not on early, George. Well, how are you doing? I usually start about 6 o'clock on Saturday. Yes, Saturday night. I wish it was Saturday night, huh? Sunday nights. I'm going to put some mufflers on that so I can actually hear the motors a lot better and kind of know what they're going to sound like in a car. Right, George, or lifter taps, or well, I do have one after. I don't remember which motor it was, but I finally. Oh yeah, we got the headphones, the earmuffs that we got for the grandkids when we were going to try and keep going to the races this year. Harbor Freight had a sale on them, so I was going to. I used the last couple motors, put those on. Boy, did that make I could actually hear. So, but yeah, and today working on the kids, I ended up finding stuff that I've had to dig for and look for, and I'm like, I thought I had this all together, but kind of anxious. Been thinking about replacing the cam while I'm at this stage, upgrading it, see what we can make it do. A friend of mine did find me a link to some used carbureted 4-barrel intakes for this. And with the MSD. Hey, high water. Yeah. I realized I hadn't got a message from you today, and I thought, boy, what happened? So, oh God, Mike, hammer. Here we go. Phone issues. Okay. Now what? Captain Jerk. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, thanks, old man. Let's see. Okay. I think we got him. The 406 is going to. The 406 is going to be my first roller that I've actually done for myself, other than a stock GM one. But usually oh, geez, high water. Thanks, old man, for handling that. Yeah, Mike, what'd you bring? So yeah, I'm kind of starting to get to the roller side of things, and that's kind of why I'm anxious about getting this 406 going. See how it goes. I know somebody was talking about the 3030 cam. I looked up the 3030 cam now, and to get a new 3030 cam, well, don't do that, Mike. That cam now sells for $204, and I think the last one I bought for $130. So, yeah, it's yeah. Let me guess, a bit back. Oh, Mike. No. Yeah, the roller cams. Yeah, 204 is what I found. Well, then you got the shipping on that. So, yeah, you're going to be about 230, 240 now. Yeah. If we only know what we know now today, back in the days, I would have stockpiled camshafts, and what else was I thinking I should have kept? Roller lifters. I don't remember what they are. I'll have to look again. Pull out a set and look. If you've been having to reset it, it sounds like it's time for a new router, Mike. That way you won't be hurting your hand. I remember those days, kick a computer, kick your old desktop or whatever, boom, starts working. knock on wood, I haven't. But I think what makes a difference there is I got turned on to them a few years ago. I got a set of 1.3 ratio rocker arms, which they let you break the cam in and have your corrective springs on there, but it doesn't put as much pressure on the cam and that. And then you go through, take them out, put the ones that you're going to run on the motor in there, and then break it in again and check it. Then you should have it should be okay. I think it's the biggest thing is the proper break in of the camshaft. What make them last, but and unfortunately, you got a 50-50 chance with the stuff that they're making nowadays to have it work and last right out of the box, because there's a lot of horror stories out there about guys having camshafts get ate up within 5 minutes. And I know when all the world went crazy here a few years ago, I know somebody that had 3 or 4 motors in a row on the dyno eat the camshafts out before they even got a dyno pull on them. So yeah, I was just like Sean. He's had the most terrible luck with 400 blocks, and I've had great luck with 400 blocks. So yeah. Bush ones are outlasting. Okay. Well, I see they did away with the Atlanta drag strip too. That's crazy. And then they wonder why street racing's on the rise. Kind of sad to see the Atlanta Speedway come down for the drag strip. Yeah, 1.3 rocker arms. I got mine from Speedway. Yeah, I knew I'd get something out of Sean. Sean, I think that's your kryptonite is 400 blocks. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on one of these new aftermarket blocks. What was the reason for closing it or tearing it down? I mean, I'm surprised somebody else didn't buy it. Or was that another developer wanted the land and kicked them out? Oh, and then I caught a little video saying that GM is going to reconsider going total EV vehicles because they are realizing it is not profitable. Commercial property. Oh, okay. So they are going to continue to make gas and diesel engines after all. You know, our whole society's based on cars. Ever since Henry Ford made that first one, cars really took over. I mean, Rockingham got sold last month. Wow. Which one is it Dale Earnhardt said, but they're not going to race on? Well, I think people are starting to realize the EVs are not environmentally friendly. North of Wilkesboro, okay. Lee, back in the day, I had a 76 Monte Carlo that I had a 2-barrel on. With that, 350. And those 76 Montes weighed what? 4,000, 4,200, give or take. With that 2-barrel on it, I maybe got 15, 16 miles a gallon. Then I changed motors and I put, oh, okay, Ken. Then I put a 4-barrel on it. As long as I kept my foot out of the 4-barrel, and ran it on the 2-barrel side of the 4-barrel, my Monte Carlo went to 22 miles a gallon. And you had a car that looked like something. You had something that you could hit a tree, bounce off, and replace the bumper, and you still drive it. The old cars could get the gas mileage. And now we got plastic cars that don't hold any gas. And we can't, yeah. Oh, that's good to hear, old man. Well, and yeah, the oil company, it's, some people are going to get mad, but it all comes down to greed. That's what all our problem is in this world. It's all about the money. And that's right. I'll keep my older trucks as long as I can. I mean, so yeah. Like I said, I moved a project up in here in front of the shop that I want to actually get in here, and we're going to raise a little hell. We're going to have some fun. See how it goes. See if the old dirt road dust will still fly like it used to. Yeah, it just... I know Mom Bear's car, I got to get, both her cars, I got to get them. I'll get hers to where the heat and run right, and that one we got to get finished. Well, are we still going? Because the messages have stopped. Oh, there we go. I do have a good 327 crank. I did find an extra set of spacer bearings. I've got a very good 400 block. I know, Sean. Thinking about doing that 327 350 version build. Just because I got the parts laying here to do it. Well, see, performance, I built mine, and I'm getting ready to build another one. Actually, I got enough metal to build 2 more. Actually, I want to do another gas one. And, well, they're all going to be gas, but I'm going to do another one for an old school motor. And then I'm going to set one up for the LS motors. So, yeah, I don't remember where you're from, but, yeah. There's a company out there that was selling them. I don't know. I haven't looked for a while, but they were getting crazy on price for a pre-manufactured one. But pre-manufactured one had all your gauges and everything, and batteries and all battery switches and all that. But okay. Street intake. I've had good luck with the Victor Jr. And I had a stealth intake at one time. Otherwise, it's either a Wyland or a Performer RPM. Yep. Now there's a Victor Jr. and there's a Victor Jr. Tall. The Tall is 1 inch taller, 1 inch or 1.25 inches taller than the Victor Jr. Ah, on cellular. Okay. Yeah, I've ran a Victor Jr. on the street and had a lot of fun too. Oh yeah, the old Torker twos too. 1 inch race. Okay, yep. I want to get my hands on a couple more of them again, but it's really got me thinking. Like I said, doing what I did to the kids' Tahoe today. If she goes all week and doesn't call me and say, "Hey, it's back," they're acting up. And I know it doesn't sound like much, but after putting that new ground in the way I did in the Tahoe, I gained a point on voltage to the motor. Yeah, Vice Grip's been having fun. I guess he got hooked up with a TV series. I guess that's why he kind of went missing on us for a while. Yeah, yeah, you would think. Kind of going. I was going to say not another. No, that's a cat. Okay. I was going to say, oh no, excuse me, guys, I got to go get another one, but I don't even think Road Kills exists anymore, does it? I think that show went to the wayside too. And I seen Farm Truck and Asian show. I seen a video not too long ago where he was talking that they haven't decided that they're going to give him a second season or not. I'm like, really? I kind of enjoyed that Farm Truck and Asian. I've even kind of kicked that idea around, old man. Is I've got the aluminum welder and get the material and build some kind of intake and see what I could actually make. Just for the heck of it. Just those sheet metal intakes really look good. They should flow. They should, yeah. Can tell now. Okay. You can tell now the one metal table I got rid of. I'm going to miss it, but it actually was too big for the shop. No. Ah, okay. Okay. According to Motor Trend, I already got a subscription and I never had, and I contacted them and said, now, "Why are you guys saying I got a subscription when I don't?" And never got that resolved, so I gave up. Oh, cool. See, you got your carburetor issue figured out there, old man. That thing sounded good. Yeah, I didn't know how much I was missing out on not having internet, and starting to get caught up on the channels I was watching. Starting to get caught up with Vice Grip again. I think he's planning on staying on YouTube. I really do. Yeah, I hope he don't, because I guess my question is, how does he find so many cars all over the country that are sitting like that? That's just crazy that he could find all of them in. Yeah, he kind of really tore Independence up there. It's kind of funny that he did something like that when he really wants to save the cars. And uh, okay, get your dinner there, Mike. Don't burn it. No, there wasn't. No, that car was in pretty sad shape when he got it, but at the same time, that's got to be fun taking off, going, getting the car going. And the one I thought was crazy is that Mustang that he just pulled out of the swamp that actually drove it home. I was like, remember the old Predator carburetors? Those were I got everybody wanted the Predator carburetor, but if you didn't know how to adjust it, you shouldn't be touching it. So how's your little Dodge coming along, old man? You get that up and going? Or are you still trying to find obsolete parts for that little truck? Okay. I finally found all my old camshafts that I held on to over the years, and I got to look at a few of them. Find my the bigger race cams is the place I. If I could get them some cores and they're good enough, I could actually get some camshafts turned for for a better price. But last I checked, the camshaft I wanted to replace with lifters now is over $400. Okay, good. What color are you going to paint her? Rust-Oleum white. Hey, at least they ain't a house brush with a roller brush and house paint white. uh, See a guy paint a car with a house brush, regular paintbrush one time. If you were 50 foot or further back, it almost looked like a real paint job until you got right up to it and seen the brush strokes. Yeah, I've got an old Monte Carlo sitting out there that I'm laying there with a cage that needs to be put together, and yeah, right. And if it gets scratched, you don't want to be upset about that. I want to get some rust repair panels and get some stuff fixed around here. For knowing this winter was going to be that mild for us, I would have got the stuff I'm going to do for Snowball more lined up and ready to go and got that done. I still might, though. Oh, the old square body that you took all the parts off for the older Chevy? What'd you ever end up doing with that motor? You got that running, didn't you? That came out of that old square body that you tore down? Never. Ninja crap. What? Oh. Okay, Sean. Yeah, I reread that now. Oh, that's the 383. Okay. That's right. Spell check got you there, Sean. Oh, man. Oh, the parts dodge. Okay. And this next coming year, I got that gray pickup. Welcome back, Mike. Got that gray pickup we've been trying to put together. I did find a guy that would blast the frame for me, and that for $250. And I was like, what? He said, yep, $250. So I'm like, cool. And then I got a subframe here too. I want to get all. I got actually 2 more subframes I want to get cleaned up and put back together. Yep. He said if I got everything off the frame and it's ready to go, he'll blast it for $250. Yep, he said it'd be blasted and protected. I'm like, damn, okay. And he's got a hell of a nice portable rig. And the nice thing is he ain't that far away. I mean, if I didn't want to have all that mess here, I could take it down to him. He's only 30 miles away, so. But the way he was talking, I told him I got a couple of subframes and that. He said, yep. But then again, by the time I get it done, the price will probably go up because the bag of sand in the water will be too much. Because when I was thinking about saving the frame on Snowball, I told him what I had going, and he said, and I would strip it down as far as I could, and he would blast the backside of Snowball, and he said 150. And I'm like, really? He's like, yep. So, I don't know. But Snowball's getting a whole different frame now. Found a rust-free frame, so we're going to transfer everything to that frame, and then I'll have a good truck again. I'll have a good truck, but probably by the time I get it done, it'll be good for the grandkids. Oh, that's right. Earlier, I had to find a what do they call those? You need the star bits with the hole up in them, so you can get to those specialty screws that's got the stud up in them. And I looked all over hell. I finally found them. Yeah, anti-theft. There you go. Thank you, Reason. Oh, okay. Game not going like you want there, camper, or what's going on? Yeah. I'm just going to keep doing what I can where I can. That's all I'm going to do. Family's doing good. Ian kind of was a little bit sick, but I think he's gotten better now. I hadn't even heard that. Kids are growing. Lily's turning into quite the artist. She last week, Grandma had to take him to school, and that week of going to school with Grandma, being at our house before school, she filled an entire notebook with drawings and colorings that look pretty good. So she's turning into quite the little artist. And Mason, he found out red lights and little kittens are fun. And yeah, a little kitten that we saved, she likes chasing the red light, but now I think she's turning into part billy goat because now she thinks she can climb everything, and she's even tried going straight up the walls, literally. All right. So, Mama Bear, she's doing better. She's getting to do more without the cane. So, just still got a little tender spot, but unfortunately, they did tell her that could take up to a year to go away. So, but otherwise, nah, no. Well, speaking of oldest, just a second here. Be right back. Wonderful. Our town's got a water main break. That's happened since I've been out here at the farm. So, yeah. My oldest called to make sure we knew about it. So, I've been, like I said, I've had some stuff done, and finally, the only thing that's kind of giving me relief is some Dollar General Tylenol. So, it's working. I'm going to take it. Now, we got a couple of Drake strips around here that I'm thinking about maybe trying to go to a couple of them with some stuff and have some fun. Hey, Matt, how you guys doing? Hopefully, you're feeling better and recovering. Uh, uh, Crank rods and lubes and fix a flat. Oh, that sounds like a makings for taco soup. Oof. Welcome back, old man. Uh, Good going down, but yeah. Uh, Now, I might be starting to look for a posi or a mini spool for GM corporate rear end for an 81 to 87 Monte Carlo. Last time I ever sat with the Brown Monte was 866 at 92 mile per hour in the eighth mile, which I thought was pretty good with a one wheeled wander. Well, you won't have to worry about being plugged up any now, will you, Sean? Old man. Let's see. What else is there? Kind of glad we haven't gotten much snow because I got my little shed there. I got to check on that. I thought the other day, the ones we had here, I thought that little shed was going to be ending up at the next county. $420 at $868. Wow. There you go. There you go, camper. Oh, if the radar was correct, Mama Bear and I was clocked at 165 down the highway. I wonder why my front tires look like porcupines the next day when in the daylight. That's when I found out, yep, if I want to drive that hard and that fast, gotta get speed rated tires. That's you blinked and missed it, didn't you, old man? Yeah, that'd probably be about my luck too, Mike. About the time you lay into the coals, you're gonna find point it and hold on. I'm glad you're feeling there better there, Matt. I bet you at 105 she shuts off on you. Yeah, I've got to go through the front end of the Yukon. Something's going on with the front end now. The one truck I see is eating the tires off the front end. My truck's eating the tires off the front end. And I no longer use one place, and I haven't seen them advertised as much. And supposed to be lifetime warranty on parts. And needless to say, that's about as good as the piece of toilet paper you use to wipe your butt. So, and they kept trying to blame my vehicle for being the problem. I said, well, it's your problem that you're selling parts that ain't got grease or holes on them. So, yeah, needless to say, I stopped using that company. Which kind of sucked because they were fast about getting stuff here. And your 07 set down at 95? Wow. Who do you use, Sean? Because I'm going to end up needing some tires here soon. The Yukon, when I got it from the kids, it had brand new tires on it, and they did not last 20,000 miles. Cost them pretty penny, and they must have been the cheapest damn things out there. Probably. That's funny. The city's got to make an emergency call to dig where. That's interesting. A 40,000 is a lot better than 18 to 20,000 or so I got out of these. Yeah, Kumo tires are pretty good. Yep. I had a set of Firestones I put on my Monte Carlo one time, my 76 Monte, and literally a month, and they were shot. Yeah, reason that's the only. Yeah, that's no fun. I'm trying to keep the local businesses supported, but dang. Okay, Sean. Oh, that's only fair because cash, you know, you got the money. The check, yeah. Yeah, that's. $260 for rotors and pads. Wow. Now, my one brother-in-law, he's had troubles. What the heck's he got for a vehicle? Anyway, he's on his second or third set of brake rotors because they keep warping. I'm like, damn. Mom Bear's going to be glad when the 5th is here so that adds all the legal lads for that Camp Lejeune. Oh, my God. If you or your been at camp. Oh, yeah. All right. Besta should be good. So, yeah, after the 5th, because that's the cutoff, hopefully after the 5th, there's no more of that stuff. For that, anyway. With calipers? That wasn't too bad there. Oh, they've been calling you about it? Oh, jeez. And now around our area, I don't know if you guys are seeing it. Now they're trying to go after the nursing homes. You keep going after everybody. There ain't going to be no place to go for an old fogey or older person. I mean, I just, yeah. And you've never been in the military. Well, if you're an hour away, maybe they're thinking you got sick from the water. I mean, how far did it travel? Who knows? That's what I'm fighting now. Okay, is it at low speed or what speed is theirs doing that, George? My two trucks are doing it at 5 mile per hour and under. Oh, okay. Hopefully you didn't drink the water while you were there. Ah, it's either the front. It could be your speed sensor rust jacking, or the little computer down on the brake controller, or a ground issue. Uh, there's a ground under the driver's side foot, usually on the Chevys, the GMs, going from the frame to the body that gets rusty. That was one problem. Otherwise, yeah, that's what my trucks are doing. So it's either my wheel bearings or the computer down on the brain, the junction where all the brake lines go to. There's a common problem with that computer there that some of the solder joints come undone. And if you're good and you're good with a sharp knife without cutting yourself, you can get them open and resolder it, put it back together, and probably be fixed. For me being out here in the Rust Belt, I'm worried about trying to take those little screws out of the brake assembly, and that's where it's almost at the same time for me. Well, when I work on Snowball's brake started doing that too. That's right. So, yep, same with mine, George. My two Silverados are doing it, and then one Silverado didn't do it until the brakes were fixed. So, ABS stays on yours, okay? Yeah, my one with almost 400,000 miles on it, that usually has the ABS lights on all the time. The other one, when it acts up, the ABS lights only come on once in that truck since I got it going again, and yeah, I don't. Take. And yours is an 07. My cousin fought that issue too, old man. I can't remember what it is. Okay. Hey, there's what we can do. Well, speed sensors, yeah. I suppose that's backwards for everybody, but yeah. Yeah, that. Hey, that'll be the new craze. Yeah, yeah. And Eric O with what's his shop? few years ago, he had a guy make him a little thing that basically researched all these wheel bearings and that, and he says they don't put enough grease in them, and he made this little gizmo that he could bolt down, and he said pump until the grease comes out, take it out, put your wheel speed sensor in, and you'll probably never replace the bearing on that. Yeah, South Main. Yeah, that's it. And he did that to a couple, but then he said, well, it ended up, I don't know. Yep. Eric, he's helped me fix a couple of cars. Hey, that one truck he worked on, he taught me to look under the fuse box when you got some weird stuff, and well, lo and behold, I've had that happen on a couple trucks. Damn mice get up under that fuse box and think that's a nice place to make a bed. Kevin, I have put new wheel bearings on my truck and still have that problem, so I'm thinking mine, the first one is the computer down on the brakes, ABS module. Second truck, it's probably got rust jacking going on, so that's going to be, I know the weather's not nice enough to leave it out, but if I put it in a spot where possibly could put a roof over it, somehow this coming summer, I want to get a slab outside where I can get a hoist and put that in so I can at least get these cars up off the ground and work on them. A second. Yeah. Well, I can't with the scanner. I can't get it to drop off, and at the 5 mile per hour and under, the dang standard, it says when you're sitting still, the scanner tells you you're moving at 3 mile per hour. No, I forgot. So I do have buddies 40 over 400. Well, it's got the double humps on it. I'm not sure if I no, I didn't do that. But anyway, he's got that for sale, and if anybody wants well, it comes out to like a 408, 409. It's up for sale. Yes, that yeah. I'll talk to you about it, old man. I'll let you know. That's got the Victor Jr. intake on it, and well, gee, you've had some strange dogs, Mike. Yeah, I even made a. Did I show you guys the jig I made to locate the? I was waiting for Sean to say something. The jig I made to locate the right, Kevin. The jig I made to locate the extra starter, the straight across starter bolt hole. Oh, Sean. Just a second. So I'm going to find that quick. I think I know where it's at. Some of these blocks, when you use those high torque starters, are straight across. And I had to locate the hole. Now, this is a scrap piece of aluminum, so don't pay attention to these 3 holes here. What worked out nice about this, somebody had machined that, and I put this up against the back of the block and this against the side of the block. And the guy I talked to about making this like that, he said, the only thing you might have to change is, he says, sometimes that distance from here to there, but he says, once you get a good one and locate that hole correctly, you'll be good to go because you always bolt to the hole. And he said, if you have to notch this, notch this little area here, they accommodate different blocks. But I got this, I got the little hole right there. Nailed it. I'll drill through with that one for the starter hole, and worked out good. So I got my own locate jig for drilling the extra bolt hole on a small block, which this is also big enough. I want to get the third one located on here too, because I've ran across blocks where they've been straight across but not have the diagonal hole. So yep. Well, yeah, there's a couple of holes, but not in the. Yeah, that's worked out pretty good. And the only thing is, I learned by doing this is if you got the dang drag pan or other than the stock pan, it kind of gets a little interesting to get that hole drilled through the block. But eventually, what I would like to do is find and machine this for the drill guide bushing, so drill it out. But yeah. The Goodson used to sell it, but they stopped manufacturing it. Oops. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Don't do that. Don't do that. So the one kit I'd like to get is are these the blocks that were casted and started with the fuel pump area. There's a kit out there where you get the reamer, the drill bits, the jigs, where you can finish drilling and everything for your fuel pump rod, so you can use some of these late model blocks that were cast with a fuel pump provision but wasn't machined. Looked into that kit and it was like $1,500, and I'm like, there wasn't much more metal than this in each jig. I'm like, wow. So I've been kind of thinking about that, making my own too, since these blocks are getting thinner and harder to find. Which is amazing. As many were made, you'd think they'd be around forever. Oh, wow. Okay, the chat stopped again. Uh-oh. Hmm. Oh, okay. Well, at least somebody finally made a comment. I was starting to think I was looking and seeing, and it looked like all the indicators were saying we're still connected. Oh, it did stop. Okay. Now high water. Yep. Okay. Yeah, now it's finally going. I don't know. Mike, you must have jammed up my signal there when your one comment. I don't know. Huh. Yep, Sean did all the 400 blocks. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, I mean, if everything worked for everybody, we'd all be bored because we'd all be doing the same thing. Okay, high water. That's what. Yeah, all of a sudden, yeah. Okay, now I'm catching up. Hey, you gotta get your Bronco going there. Yep. Yeah, 10-1's good. Hmm. Yeah. True. True high water. Yep. And my 377, I know I turned her 72, 7,500 lots of times. I didn't ever have a problem with it. And even make it worse, I was a 400 4-bolt, you know. Um, I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't standing on it hard enough. I don't know. Uh, wow. Yeah, I answered them all. Okay. Looking at this computer and I got a little notification. I'm like, I never signed up for online drive, and it says it's almost full. I'm like, huh? Yeah. Did the chat freeze again? Maybe that's my signal. We have been talking for 2 hours. No, there it comes. Here. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do is get Mama Bear out here and lift up the carpet and see if the grounds on the passenger side have rusted or what's going on. Yeah, maybe I pull up the carpet and find out there ain't no floorboard over there. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't catch that when I was turning that on. I didn't want that on, but yeah, I'm all of a sudden. Oh my! Oh, Mama Bear needs to be in here. She'd be rolling on that one. The carpet in the Cadillac. Got to rip it up. Yeah, on my end here, all of a sudden, I just had a bunch of them roll in, so I can't believe it's lagging here like that for that. But I don't know. Be nice to pull that carpet back and see those grounds have a little corrosion or green on them and be able to fix them. Oh man. Yeah, it's just oh. Using air. There you go. Oh. And yeah, I've used that a few times. I've gotten familiar with it and getting ready to do a lot more with it. Think I got her cleaned up and adjusted and dialed in where it's usable, and kind of questioning somebody else's machine because I checked a couple of stuff that he done, and yeah. And I grabbed another old valve I had, threw it in there, and no skipping, but like another builder told me, if you want it done right, the old saying, if you want it done right, do it yourself. Yeah, I think that's really coming down to it. So, like I said, I'm getting the shop cleaned up, and I can walk up these machines, use them. One of these days, I'll sit there and do some valve work and